Hastingscast,
a show about nothing.
Sort of thing.
Like a proper nice bit of homemade cake.
I don't eat a lot of that. I'm a real savoury person. I'm the opposite. I'll
This
eat
has turned
like,
into Foodcast.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I like salt and vinegar and like chips and
Salt and vinegar
crisps.
crisps.
And yeah.
Or are you a foodie, or do you like...
Yeah, I cook everything from scratch at home. I'm a real like health and nutrition nerd.
Oh, that's why you have so much energy.
Probably, yeah. Like in the morning we make a smoothie with oats, flax seeds, chia seeds, bananas and frozen berries and a bit of honey. Sometimes a fistful of spinach, not always. And coconut milk, because my little boy likes that now. He likes the sweetness of it. And
Nice.
we blitz that, and that's his breakfast, because he can sit in front of the telly and drink that.
Yeah, coconut milk's one of those things that I didn't like when I was a kid that I really like now.
He loves it. I don't know why. Yeah, it's sweet. It goes nicely in the smoothie.
Yeah.
With the banana and the oats and all of that. It's just,
so good.
Yeah, and they love that. And he might have a bit of toast as well, and that's him sorted then.
Wow.
Off you fuck, go to school. There you go. There's a bit of power for you. Flaxseed's supposed to be really good for brain functioning and like, yeah, healthy fats and whatever. Yeah, I'm just like, hey, I'll have that. Brilliant. Now, go to school. Be good.
People can learn things listening to this podcast as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Eat healthy. Eat your vegetables. And go to the gym. Weight train.
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school. But also, don't be afraid to it's fun.
We're definitely cancelled now.
The worst part is I do like children's entertainment and stuff, and like, you know, and I love kids and stuff. So I've really got to be careful, like not to say like things that, you know, a kid might then
You know, like clowns.
get in
though.
trouble. Yeah,
I swear, clowns are all just high as balls.
of course they are.
I knew one who was mental.
Yeah, I know loads of clowns.
He was trying to get me into being a clown. He was like hazing me.
Oh, this is a nice way in to talk back about me being in the paper, because I was with my friend Magic Mark,
Yeah.
who is a clown and a stilt performer and a magician. Mark's Magic Mayhem, shout out.
Shout out, Mark.
And that's the reason that we got in the paper recently. He was on stilts at the Garden Festival, which I was talking about earlier.
Right, you were in the paper. We were going to talk about this.
Yeah, we started. We got sidetracked. I can't remember what about, but yeah, So that was how I got in the paper the most recent time. Before that, I was in the paper because
The most recent times. There's been more times.
Oh, so many times recently. Yeah.
What paper were you in?
Hastings something or other. One. I don't know.
You're in the Hastings one. Have you been in the national paper?
I don't know. Probably as a kid.
Probably.
I don't know.
Wasn't bothered
I'm
at
sure
the time.
there's a picture of me playing the clarinet in the London Standard or something.
So
like.
you were always like on stage doing stagey things.
Yeah, I love it.
You're born to it.
I never had a normal job apart from once when I tried to do hospitality.
We've all done that.
I gave it a go. Oh, my other one normal job was working in a call centre, but that was because they were hiring actors. I was an actor before.
Uh-huh.
They were hiring actors to do it because you had to learn a script and you
Right.
had to talk to people on the phone. And
It was like a high-end call centre.
no, what were they doing? They were trying to value people's houses, and actually they were breaching data protection laws and all sorts. It was really, really bad, and then they ended up having to be shut down.
Probably don't name any
I
names.
got some great contact out of that though, because they were all actors, comedians, and poets, and it was just like, it was a really nice crowd.
Is that how it works with acting? It's like very knowing the right people.
Well, I moved to Hastings and I didn't know anyone. And then I
was
did
brave.
a couple of open mics and ended up getting loads of paid work out of that.
So you did know people?
I didn't know any of them. I'd never met any of them before.
No, but I mean, you have to start somewhere.
Like,
You got to know people.
I got to know them. You have to. If you want to, if you want to do anything, you've got to get to know someone, haven't you?
We're all strangers until we get to know people.
Exactly.
how I
You've
look
always
at it.
stayed strange.
I've always been strange.
Yeah. Same. Cheers to that.
Yeah, as well as you know me, I will always be strange.
I've always been strange. Everyone used to call me. Oh, do you know, at uni I used to be called a weirdo magnet. My mates used to call me the weirdo magnet because, you know, I'll always give
Right.
everyone a chance.
So you weren't personally a weirdo, you just attracted them.
I'm definitely a weirdo, but yeah, I also attracted them. And yeah, I would just give everyone a chance. You know, even like the really, like, sort of people who stand out and feel like they don't fit in and stuff. I would always be nice to everyone. And then, like, all the cool kids would be like, oh, why are you talking to that person? And I'd be like, you know, they're just a nice person. They're like, you fucking weirdo magnet.
I feel like that's what being from Hastings is all about, so you moved to the right place.
Yeah, well, there's a part of my Hastings Women poem that mentions that.
Oh yeah, I was going to get you to do the poem.
Can I do the whole poem?
Do you want to, seeing as it came up, do you want to do it now?
Fuck it, go on. I won an award for this from the mayor. I didn't come first, I only came second, but you didn't come first, did you? So I'm still better than you. Here it goes. Hastings women are growing scales, riding the waves, facing the gales. We unite and scream obscenities into the rough waters of our treacherous seas. The wind slapping our unkempt locks against our sun-kissed freckles. Yes, we're bearing all on the beach. We dare ye fishermen, throw heckles. Many of us found home here. Many here were born. Here I chose to raise my son, and for leaving London I won't mourn. Yes, I am a DFL. That's a title I hold proud, but I've been here for a few years now, so I think I'm allowed to say I am a Hastings woman, my son a Hastings lad. The filth aren't failures for moving to Hastings. They obviously have great taste in scenery and community. Failed in London, tried Hastings, doesn't quite apply to me. I haven't failed, I've just grown and found a new place to call home. I was a bit weird in London, but here I feel I fit. Now that's not to say that I'm not still a total tit. I've frequented many bars, I've sung on several stages, I've found a sense of warmth in the community of the creatives. It's a drinking town with a fishing problem, I heard. Come to Hastings and catch crabs. I haven't done that, take my word. Artists of all varieties roam the pub-lined cobbled roads. The distant sound of slurred song as we wobble, hobble home, rhyming through the night with a guitar and a few friends, sitting on the beach looking out at the world's end, the horizon brightening into a new day in sunny Hastings, a new day for us to slay. Brah, 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 brah. Yeah, 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 crowd goes wild.
Wow.
Yeah, so there was a little bit about the DFLs and woo!
Good chord at the end.
And the filth. Do you know the filth? They call us the filth. Failed in London, tried Hastings. Naughty, innit? Filth, filth, filth.
I heard someone saying this to his mate the other day, and his mate was like, oh yeah, that's brilliant, like it's the first time he'd ever heard it.
A lot of people don't know it.
It's a good one.
When I sent that poem, like, first draft off to, like, my mum and my sisters and stuff like that, they were like, what is filth? Because I've spelt it out in capital letters. But I also do explain it in the poem, so I was like, it's failed in London, tried Hastings. And they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I think it's a really good little acronym, isn't it?
Failed in London, tried Hastings.
Yeah, and a lot of people from London are here in Hastings trying. We're all trying our best.
Filth, St. Lenny's, isn't it?
St. Lenny's, yeah.
And if you say that to someone who's lived there, well, their life will punch you.
So angry. Yeah. Gentrification, yuppies.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Well, it's only if you've got an Airbnb that they really,
yuppies.
they really hate you.
Filthy yuppie
Yeah.
bastards.
Well, that's where the name comes from. That's why they call them filth, innit?
Yeah.
Dirty DFLs.
Yeah, dirty DFLs.
But
I'm just checking.
actually, most people don't really care that much, to be honest. They'll still talk to you.
Yeah, especially if, like, you know, I didn't come down here trying to take people's jobs or anything, but mostly because I don't really...
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Tara.
I don't really do
Come
that
down here
sort
taking
of...
our jobs.
I don't really do jobs. It's not really my thing.
I think they'd rather that you work if you come down here than not do anything.
Well,
so
yeah. Well, I started
actually,
a company.
I don't know what they're moaning about, really.
I've added a bit of pizzazz, I think.
Definitely added something to the scene.
All
yeah.
I've done is just rocked up.
That's all we ask.
And had a laugh, and now I get paid to do it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's
how
worked out
how
quite
is
well
that?
for me.
Do you earn a living off your gigs? And,
A little bit, yeah. I definitely do well
Okay.
off of all the bookings that I've had, and it's been really tricky. Going from living and working and I'm performing and stuff like all my life in London to moving to a new town, becoming a single mum, not really knowing what I was doing, not really having the time to do that.
Do you think you'd earn a better living in London, or is there more opportunities down here? Let's shit on London. Let's say it's better here. Just say it's better here.
It's definitely better here. It's definitely nicer here. I swam in the sea today. It's a beautiful sunny day in sunny Hastings. I absolutely love it. And also, if I moved back to London, then my family wouldn't have the excuse to have a holiday down in Hastings to see me.
Right.
It's nice to be able to be like, why don't you come down to the seaside and see me?
If I moved to London, my family wouldn't have an excuse to ignore me.
Well, I mean, exactly. You just roll with the punches.
I say, come down and visit. It's really nice here. We've got the seaside. We've got caravan parks.
But really, we say all this. We don't actually want them to come, do we? We moved down here to escape them.
I don't think my folks would want to stay in the caravan park. But one of my mates is coming down, getting a caravan.
Nice.
It's not.
You can get some really cool caravans.
Yeah,
though.
people want to look down on it, but actually, it's if you're going to holiday in this country, I'd totally do that.
Yeah, Hastings is perfect for holiday.
Mm-hmm.
We've got everything. We've got loads of pubs. We've got beautiful beaches. We've got loads of fun stuff for kids. We've got loads of stuff for grown-ups. Loads of cultural stuff going on. Get down to Barnaby's. There's jazz. There's poetry.
Yeah, big up Barnaby's.
Big up
They're not
Barnaby's.
paying us for this.
Yeah, they're
Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future, probably.
Yeah, we were going to talk about cars as well. We just do cars.
Hastingscast.
Follow us on Insta at Auto and Chill.
I've had loads of cars. How many cars have you had?
Tons. I'm very promiscuous when it comes to cars.
You only drive automatic though, don't you?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah. The cat's out of the bag now.
Silly.
Yeah.
You're just not even really
Yeah.
driving.
I'm just a big fakey car guy. I'm the worst car guy.
I used to buy and sell cars. I had an RX-7, an old school one, and I had an old MX-5.
Did you?
Yeah, I sold them for a good bit of dosh.
Nice.
Me and my friend Rupert, shout out Rupert, haven't seen him for years. But yeah, we used to buy and sell them and make videos of us doing them up. They're really silly videos. I've
Oh,
got to
sweet.
show
I love
you.
videos like this.
I'll show you. I'll send them to you. And
Did you get a lot of views?
Yeah, and we sold all the really nice cars for really good money.
Sweet, I'm going to have to view your archive.
Oh, I've got to send you. We only did a few, I think it's 3 or 4 videos.
So I want to get into this myself.
Yeah,
You
well,
let the cat out of the bag here, because I'm
I'll-
actually doing my manual lessons at the moment, so I
Nice.
can have a proper
Amazing. Well, yeah, we basically
business selling used car
we
goods.
took his car knowledge and my ability to entertain, and we mashed our skills together and filmed ourselves buying old cars at auction, fixing them up, and talking about it. And we used to write little songs and jingles,
Yeah.
and put it up on YouTube and sell the car, and then do it again and again.
So you were like the face of it, and he was the technical side.
Yeah, it was Rupert, the science guy. And that was our little jingle for him. It's science time.
You had jingles.
With Rupert.
I need to
Yeah.
up my game.
Oh, it was really good fun. Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, they're absolutely ridiculous, and I'm so embarrassed to look back on them. But it was a really good high point in my life. I really loved doing that. And I mean, I actually know a decent bit about cars now from doing that, and I've had loads of cars. I currently drive a Nissan Qashqai,
Right,
which
it's
is
about
like,
the quality, not the quantity.
yeah. I mean, I never thought that I'd be a sort of Qashqai driver, because I've always had hatchbacks.
I call them
which-
the cash cow because they made a fuckload of money for Nissan.
Yeah, well, you trust
They
Japanese.
sold so many of them.
Japanese engineering, you can't
So
fault
many.
it. They're
But
brilliant.
I drive a Nissan, so I can't really
Yeah, what have
say
you
that's
got?
not 96 Micra.
Go on. Oh, there's nothing better than a Micra, though. You know,
96 Micra, but it was first on the road in January 97.
you
so
can drift a Micra.
annoyingly, I've got to wait an extra year before it's tax-free. But it will be a classic one day. Hopefully I'm going to keep it that long. Like, cars are like your babies, right? And like whenever my car went wrong, I used to just get rid of it and get another car. So I wasn't a very good car guy.
Terrible car guy.
I'm trying to be a better...
Be a better car
better
dad.
looking after. Yeah.
Yeah, I can help. I had to change my car battery the other day in the car park. I was gonna get I was gonna get my car towed to the garage. That would have cost £100 at least, and then I was gonna have to pay for them to diagnose it.
Could you not charge the battery with one of them jumper packs?
No, it's totally fucked. It was dead. We tried to jump start it, but it wasn't even taking charge from that. It was completely dead. So we just went down to the local trade shop, picked up a new battery and just changed it. Me and one of the dads from the school run, because he noticed that I didn't have my car one morning. I was pulling my son along in a little pull-along wagon, and he's happy as Larry singing songs to himself, eating a banana.
No.
And then everyone was like, Tara, where's your car? Because they know, because I park like a cunt.
I know you've got a few stories from the school run, haven't you? We could do a whole podcast about that.
We could actually do a whole podcast about that. How long have I got? I've got 5 minutes. I can talk to you about the school run.
No, don't. We've got to do Cobra Kai.
Oh, Cobra Kai. Oh, man. I did a bit of... I was
there is cars in that.
Yeah.
47 Ford.
Yeah. Really nice cars.
I feel like the Karate Kid movies had all the good things about the 80s, didn't they? Like, if I had to pick a favourite 80s movie...
Yeah,
that's
true.
one that's got it all.
Oh, he was so cute in it as well. Little, what's his
Ralph
face?
Macchio.
So cute.
Do you think he'd come on a podcast?
Oh, I'd love him to. We could pick his brains about. We could get him. Do you think he can do a backflip?
I don't know. I'm going to ask him who would win in a real fight between him and William Zabka.
Can we wait until I learn how to do a backflip?
Have you ever done karate?
No. I sent my son to karate recently. I hated it.
Was he into it?
No, not really.
Show him the Karate Kid movies.
He liked some of it. No, but I've spent all this time trying to make him stop punching people in the face.
Right, maybe not then.
And then they taught him how to punch people in the face. And like, you know,
but you've got to warn them first,
when you grow a child, you have to teach, especially a boy child, you have to just like really work really hard to make them not hurt other people, other children, especially when he's mental like me. And I
was quite passive as a kid. I used to be the one getting beaten on.
Oh yeah, Ozzy's not. Ozzy would have he would have been gentle with you. Like, he's gentle, he's kind.
I needed to do karate.
He just accidentally hurt people. You did karate.
I needed to do it.
Nah, see, they tried to discipline him. I just didn't like him being shouted at and told off. I'm not a fan of discipline at all. Not a fan of, I'm more of an encourage the madness.
Maybe this is why I relate so much to the Karate Kid thing, because I was like the kid that moves to a new school.
Oh yeah.
And gets beaten on.
Oh.
So I needed some Ralph Macchio skills. I needed to learn paint the fence, Karate Kid.
Paint the fence.
Show me paint the fence.
Show me paint the fence. Oh, wash the windows.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off. That's it.
I'm wearing the Mr. Miyagi t-shirt today.
Yeah.
So I'm allowed to do the voice.
Big up. Yeah.
I'll probably get cancelled for that.
Oh God, I'm constantly being cancelled here. We're so rebellious.
I'm trying to get cancelled, right? No.
Any publicity is good, isn't it?
So, what was your favourite character from Cobra Kai?
Do you know what? I really didn't like that girl who came in the second season.
Tori.
I can't remember her name. Tori. I didn't like her.
Oh, she's like my favourite character.
I didn't like her at all to begin with, and by the end, I absolutely love her. I just really love her. And then, what's the other girl called from the beginning? It's a sweet little one.
What, Ralph Macchio's kids in the show?
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
It's funny because
I love her, and then I didn't like Tori because they hated each other. And
the casting is strange, right? Because Ralph Macchio's wife in the show, she's really tall, and he's quite tall, and Sam's like very petite.
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
But I can see why they did the casting, because Ralph Macchio and I don't know the woman's name. I think it's Courtney someone, but they have good chemistry, right?
Yeah, they're great.
And
she's brilliant. Yeah.
Mary Mauser, who plays Sam, apparently did karate in real life.
You can tell she's got the skills. You can't. People have either got it or they haven't, and especially with actors, like, you've got to typecast a little bit. I
did my research, so I know the people's names.
Well done, you. I didn't. I didn't at all.
I can't remember people in real life. Anyone who's in a TV show, I can remember perfectly.
God, I'm useless. I just, I float through life hoping that nobody asks me for those details. I just smile and enjoy things, and I forget everyone's name.
Yeah,
Do you know?
you don't
It
have
took
to
me
remember.
ages to even remember your name. For God's sake, I'm terrible.
Really?
I'm hopeless.
You remembered it though.
I did, yeah.
It's better
yeah.
than most people do.
That's what counts. You're obviously important enough to go into the long-term memory bank.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
But I forget people's names all the time, so I don't mind when people.
I'm
do it to me.
hopeless. I forget all sorts. I'm very like, I'm here, there, and everywhere all the time. So meeting people, and also actually the thing about moving to Hastings is, in London, you meet someone, you probably never see them again. You haven't got to remember their bloody name because it's unlikely you're ever gonna, there's so many people.
Like this too.
Yeah, you come here, you meet someone, and you think that was nice. Probably never going to see them again, and you see them again every single time you go anywhere.
In Hastings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows everyone, and everyone is like constantly out. Like you
little
just
bit.
see the same people all the time, and it's impossible to like have any secrets.
It's impossible to have
or
an enemy because you just have to eventually see them.
Yeah, and
have a drink and
I
make
admire
up.
that quality because I don't enjoy enemies. Don't want any of that shit.
My ex and I were getting back together for years and years because just couldn't get away from each other.
That's hot.
That was harsh.
Sounds like a ride. Sounds like a party.
There was a lot of angry sex.
Good.
That's one way to keep it fresh.
Yeah, one way to keep the spark alive.
Not sure what she'd
Keep
say.
falling out. But you know what? That's quite common around here. A lot of like people who are like together and in a relationship will end up getting back together because you can't help but see each other out, and it's awkward, and you share a lot of friends. And
So there you go. Move to Hastings if you want to stay in a relationship.
I've never had a relationship here, so
You don't know.
Or don't move to Hastings if you want to just not be in a relationship at all.
Because I can attest to this. You just can't get away from people.
People are everywhere.
So you have
I
to-
think that's also why what's stopping
Or you'll
me
just
from
have
getting
to
into
kung
a
fu
relationship.
them,
Yeah, kung fu that shit. But yeah, I think that's got something to do with me not being in a relationship because once you've committed, it's like the whole world knows straight away. Like everyone here will everyone knows each other. Word spreads like wildfire.
Well, you're quite a public figure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want
you're
anyone
famous.
dulling my sparkle.
If this podcast takes off, then does that mean that I have to start behaving myself?
No, I've never behaved myself.
I'll just court the drama.
Yeah, that's it. Like, we're infamous.
I'll be a drama farmer.
We're not famous and good. We're infamous and terrible.
Would you rather be infamous or famous for something really boring?
Infamous, of course.
Infamous, blatantly.
Obviously.
It's gotta be.
Of course. I don't think anything I could do could ever be boring.
Yeah.
Or I'd end up being bored of it, moving on, doing something naughty.
Maybe you should try.
Oh, I've tried. I tried to be a serious musician for a little while, didn't I? Where did that land me?
Why?
Comedy.
Why did you do that?
I thought, I did a degree. I did a degree in performing arts, and I just thought that if I was going to ever end up doing anything on stages, it had to be to that spec.
Before you had to take it seriously.
I didn't realise that I could actually just be me, and that was enough. I didn't realise I was enough.
No, because they can't teach you to not take things seriously, can they?
I've never
have to do
taken
that yourself.
anything seriously in my life. I've tried lots of times, and it's just, it wasn't going well for me. And then the minute that I stopped and started doing my silly shit, I suddenly started blowing up. I'm suddenly in high demand.
You
I
did.
didn't know what to do. I suddenly had to start booking babysitters all the time and getting friends to do me favours and help me out with childcare and stuff because I was just out doing gigs, and yeah, it was awesome. Pretty fun.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Bit exhausting, but I could live with that. Because at the end of the day, it's all for you, my beautiful child.
Well, bless you, good mama.
Yeah, I'm wicked, mum, actually. Proper cool.
You got your priorities set there.
Everything I do is for him, obviously. It's I wouldn't
would offer to babysit for you, but then I'd missed your gigs. So
You'd miss the show, yeah, no, we couldn't have that.
Also, I've got to make a podcast.
Yeah, I've been trying to hire teenagers because then they're too young to be able to come to my gigs.
You can hire Shania, who works in here.
She's busy making our drinks.
She needs a new gig.
She actually was our personal cocktail maker for my birthday last week.
Was she?
Yeah, poor thing.
Woman of many talents.
It was absolutely feral. It was me, Nick, who is Persephone, a brilliant drag queen. You've probably seen Nick, and Ryan.
I didn't realise that was the same person.
Same person.
By the way.
And then Ryan, who's an amazing jazz singer, who you've probably seen. The three of us were just up here in Barnaby's Lounge, with the upstairs to ourselves, with a screen and 3 microphones, and we just had a party.
Was that your birthday party?
Yeah, bottomless brunch.
Nice.
Got hammered, sang loads of songs. It was absolutely feral.
Sounds like an awesome
It was chaos.
birthday.
Yeah, it was epic.
I just had a curry with some mates.
Next time, let me know. We'll
That's on
party
Instagram
together.
though, yeah? How come your one's not on Instagram?
Mine is on Instagram. Yeah, I'll show you.
Follow Tara's Instagram.
Yeah, do that. I'm probably going to be tagged in this. So yeah, see you guys there.
Follow mine. It's at Auto and Chill. And I'll probably make one called Podcast and Chill.
Podcast and chills. Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I've said that now. I'll put it on
That's you've got it now.
I'll put it in the description under the thing if I actually make it.
It'll be about there.
It might have a different name. We'll see.
Yeah.
But, I'll edit that a bit later.
We'll let's workshop that. Let's brainstorm
Sure.
that.
Okay.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, it's a process.
I might have to go. Have I got to go? Yeah, I've got to go school run. Got to go get the boy.
Okay, well,
Have a good one, guys.
That's a wrap, I think.
Thank you for having me.
Just before you go, tell us what's next for Tara Valentine.
I don't know. What have I got going on? Oh, I'm going to see Stevie Nicks tomorrow.
Amazing.
That's in Hyde Park.
I don't know if she's still alive.
Just about, man. I hope she gets through the gig.
Great,
Fuck.
well, maybe we can do some Fleetwood Mac songs one time.
Yeah. That'd be good.
There you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down?
Oh my god, you know it really well.
It's only right that you should play the way you feel. Have you any dreams you'd like to sell, Tara?
Loads. Take them out my head.
It's like a heartbeat drives you mad, and the stillness and the memory of what you had. Never had one lesson.
You've never had a lesson? Go on. I did as a teenager.
What you had, what you lost. Share the chorus.
Yeah. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. They will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Instrumental break.
I've run out of steam now.
Oh, thank you. Good night. I've been Tara Valentine. You've been amazing. And that's